Hello and welcome to the award ceremony of the 2022 Supply Chain Finance Global Awards. We are here, well, at least the three of us are here in the beautiful campus of Windesheim University of Applied Sciences in Zwolle in the Netherlands. And we are happy to bring you the best cases of supply chain finance adoption among corporates in 2022. We have a lot to discuss and not a lot of time to do that, so we will go quite swift throughout the entire ceremony. We have several categories to go through, and together with me, I have my colleagues, Ria and Michiel, that will help me go through all of them. I will let them introduce themselves.
Yes, thank you, Luca. Hi, I'm Ria Vaz, and I'm the head of product and market for the SCF Community, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you all today at this awards ceremony.
And it's a festive day, of course. I'm Michael Steeman. We dressed up nicely for the occasion, yes. In tux, nice dresses, and I did my best as well. No, it's great. I'm the chairman of the SCF community. And of course, I was a chair, and I was proud to be the chair of the jury committee as well. And I'll hand over to Luca to tell us a little bit more about the jury members.
Thank you, Michiel. Indeed, the awards, the nominations have been judged and examined by a jury of corporates and academics. Together with Michiel Steeman, we had Michael Henke from Fraunhofer in Germany and the Technical University of Dortmund, as well as Frank Wachter from Puma, Willem Duplessis from Rio Tinto, Martin Schlageter from Roche. Together, they have examined all the nominations and they have decided who won for the different industries. So we have an industry winner for the different category, for the different industries, as well as the Gold Award for the best overall supply chain finance case for 2022. And this year, a new award, the ESG Award, the Sustainability Award for the case that has shown the best integration of sustainability into supply chain finance.
Yes.
But that is not the only new thing that we have today. We are also trying to become more sustainable. You see that we are online and not physically somewhere. But we have also introduced digital awards. So the winners from this year, they will not get a physical trophy, but they will get a digital trophy. And I would like to invite Professor Michael Henke to explain exactly how that is going to look like.
Not exactly, because then I would need the whole hour. At least let me make a couple of new comments on this. So firstly, I like that you very much give the awarding ceremony remotely to hand over digital trophies. And what's closer than non-fungible tokens based on a blockchain? A non-fungible token is equivalent to a proof of ownership over a digital or physical asset. And this proof of ownership is a tamper-proof and transparent in the blockchain, which is held by a blockchain wallet and references the asset. And as you, at least if you are a little bit more familiar with blockchain ideas, know such an NFT is available on networks, on public networks. But I do not make the failure now and announce it already, because then the surprise would have gone and you could easily look it up by your own. So I'm very happy that we could support as Fraunhofer this NFT awards in the framework of our project Blockchain Europe, where we want to build up a European blockchain institute together, amongst others, with our colleagues in Windesheim. And now back to Luca, I guess.
Thank you very much. So all the winners from today, they will receive an NFT award. So after the ceremony, we as Supply Chain Finance Community, we will transfer the ownership of the NFT to the representative of the corporates that have won, and you will own a truly digital awards. But let's get started, because we have a lot of categories to go through. We will talk about a lot of companies. You will hear it from a lot of companies. Just as a reminder, All the nominations are available on our social media channels, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on our website. You can read about it, and you can watch a short interview to the corporates that have been nominated for the different awards, for all the awards submissions. But let's move forward then. The first category then is technology and telecom. And in technology and telecom, we have 3 nominees, and they are Acea, SCF, that together with their partners Kiriba and BGP Management and Consulting has succeeded in implementing a very state-of-the-art supply chain finance solution in the utilities sector in Italy. They have already passed the 100 million threshold for volume financed, and they are on track to onboard hundreds of suppliers in an industry that, of course, is always at the center of attention, especially in the past month for what is happening. Together with them, we have Telecom SA, which together with Addendum Financial Technologies has worked in Turkey in order to provide supply chain finance to suppliers with a specific objective on neutralizing the drawbacks of payment term extensions and not having suppliers feel the pain of having extension of payment terms drawn upon us. And finally, we have Turvest Travel Services from South Africa that together with Addendum Financial Technologies again has worked in offering supply chain finance to their own suppliers in a very, very complex time because, of course, after the pandemic, the tourist sector was hit especially hard, and the case really show how supply chain finance can be a lifeline when these kind of things happen. So, Michiel, who won?
Yeah, let me say a few things from the jury report. Just a couple of comments. It was the program that replaced a credit card payment system by a sophisticated SCF solution. Maybe you know already a little bit where I'm going. It was about quick supplier adoption, the inclusion of SMEs and entrepreneurs, and a contribution, of course, to the sustainability, especially for an industry that was fighting for survival. And especially with supporting local suppliers, it showed very much an adaptability of the program and was really a testimony to their value and the impact of the program. So the winner for this category is Turvest.
Great job, great
Congratulations.
I believe we have Scholz connected with us. So Scholz, maybe you want to say a couple of words about it.
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much, Luca, Ria, and Michael, and the supply chain financing community for recognizing our program. As you rightly pointed out, it came at a stage in the history of the travel industry where it was actually very difficult to see a light at the end of the tunnel. And we are very proud of our program and what we managed to achieve, not only for ourselves, but for the whole travel industry. And we see this as a very important building block and foundation for more and better things to come. I would really like to thank Addendum and Emil. They've been instrumental in helping us to get there. And I'd also like to thank my team, our whole EXCO team, and obviously the rest of the guys from the Turvest Holdings Group. We're very proud of this, and yeah, we humbly accept it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Emil, what about you?
Yeah, it's we're extremely honored to be mentioned in this award. I'm not sure the audience quite understands exactly how much tourism means for a developing country like South Africa, because it really generates a lot of jobs. And we saw what happened, through the whole COVID pandemic. And it really, from Addendum's side, it really feels amazing to be part of this program with Turvest because of all the benefit that's been generated for Turvest as well as for hundreds and hundreds of their suppliers. So at Addendum, we might be a relatively small company in a relatively small economy down here in the southern tip of Africa, but I think we do really amazing, innovative things, you know, when it comes to supply chain finance. And I think the Tourways program is probably exactly one of those very innovative supply chain finance programs. And thanks to Scholes and his vision and the vision of his team, we've managed to make it a reality. And I really want to thank the supply chain finance community for the recognition that Tourways has received here. And then I want to say for all the other winners here today, congratulations to all of you as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And of course, congratulations again. But we need to move forward with another category and another award.
Yes.
Maria.
So our next category, congratulations to Tourways and Addendum. And moving on to our next category, we have manufacturing. So this award is given to a company that primarily creates and produces goods using equipment, labor, tools, and processing. And this year we have nominees mainly from the United States and from Europe. So our three nominees for this year for manufacturing are first, the United States Steel Corporation, which is an integrated steel producer and has worked with LSQ's technology to put in a program with the SCF guarantee provided from the Export-Import Bank of the US and funding from the Huntington National Bank. Our second nominee is Herring Holland, which is a transport and storage solution for hatcheries, and they have been supported by TradeCloud. And our final nominee is Arçelik from Turkey with their early payment and SCF program, working closely with C2FO. And they are largely a household appliance manufacturer. And now, to announce the winner, Michiel.
Thank you very much. And let me remind you that there will be videos of all the nominees that are available on the website. So if you want to know more about each case, make sure to check those out, also posted through LinkedIn. But now, who's going to be the winner of this category? It's about a company that managed to do a full system integration using a standard application. That was seen as quite impressive. Of course, the ability for the buyer to do self-finance, but also use credit lines to support the suppliers. And it was, of course, an implementation in a country which is in very much changing economic conditions. At the same time, more than 600 suppliers in the program, good focus on ESG and sustainability, but especially special mention is the way that credit invoices were handled and accommodated in the system, completely automating them and in quite an innovative way. So, who am I talking about? Of course, the winner is Arçelik from Turkey. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And
We would like to invite Sigdem, if you'd like to say a few words from Arçelik.
Yeah, it's I'm thrilled. It's an honor for us to receive this award alongside with C2FO. Thank you very much to all. At first it was tough, to be frank, but at the same time it was a very inspiring journey, and the result was indeed satisfying for all the parties, including our suppliers. We always preferred supporting our suppliers. They are widespread in 55 countries with alternate ways of financing, and C2FO was the perfect candidate to be with us throughout the way. And they have a very strong global track record and ambitious targets. And in this respect, also C2FO enabled us, unlike traditional supply chain finance in banks, to utilize our own liquidity independently from third parties. With the help of this project, with help of C2FO and its perfect crew, team, technology, we had the opportunity to create our own ecosystem where we prospered with our suppliers. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's all I can say right now.
Serdan, would you like to say a few words too?
Sure. Good afternoon, all. Thank you, Chidam Madam, for your kind words. Well, on behalf of CTFO family, I would like to thank to SCF Community and esteemed jury members for their appreciation. We congratulate all participants, finalists, and winners at all categories who are working hard to contribute to a better supply chain ecosystem, which is essential for the sustainable growth throughout the world, I believe. At CTFO, many of you know, we are working with the world's largest corporations to create a seamless supply chain finance experience in their trade ecosystem. We are a proud technology partner and service provider of Arçelik to set up an end-to-end digital supply chain finance solution. Arçelik is among the flagships of Turkish manufacturing industry. The firm is also a champion in innovation, digitalization, and sustainability. For all these reasons, Arçelik and CTFO were perfect matches. And right after we launched the program in early 2022, the program has become one of the top performers in our European operations. Among many attributes of the program, if I highlight one factor, I would have picked the SME angle of the program. Arçelik CTFO program already succeeded to reach small and medium-sized suppliers and help them reach vital liquidity in the post-pandemic and highly inflationary era. Last but not least, I would like to thank to EBRD, European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, for the sustainability angle that they have included into the program. We are eager to enhance the program with a focus on ESG going forward with more and more suppliers on board. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sardin. And Luca.
Thank you very much. And Arçelik will also receive an NFT after the award ceremony. Yeah. Moving forward, we have the retail category. So in retail category was a very, very competitive, very tough race. We also had the highest number of submission for this category. We have selected 5. The first one is Enkel, and specifically the Latin America Regional Hub division that worked on developing a confirming solution that includes an ESG component, so that as a price that changes based on the ESG rating of the supplier, that includes Banco Santander and EcoVadis as providers, and that is being used by them in order to decisively tackle Scope 3 emission, which is something that is becoming more and more relevant and more linked with supply chain finance. Then we have Epsiburada, which they taught me means everything is here, is an online retail provider that with its partner Fattura Lab has developed a solution to help finance SMEs that sell through their own platform, so that it's not only a platform for selling and get visibility for your product, but it's also a platform that helps small companies in getting more financing. Then we have Carrefour Georgia, one of the companies that really shows how global the awards nomination have been this year. Carrefour Georgia is, of course, one of the most relevant retailers in Georgia, and together with their partners, Qualco and TBC Bank, they have worked into introducing supply chain finance as a tool for supporting suppliers after the 2020 pandemic, one of the key themes, key topics of submissions this year. Very successful case that shows how important it is to have a digital solution that can reach all suppliers. Then we have Sonae, which is a retail provider that has worked with Banco Santander and again EcoVadis into bringing sustainable supply chain finance for SMEs in the Iberia Peninsula. They have developed a fully digitalized, very easy to onboard platform that is very straightforward to use for all SME suppliers, and that it is especially focused on bringing SME suppliers into the financing circle with an with a sustainability component. And then we have Pick and Pay, which is again a provider in partnership with Addendum Financial Technologies that has worked into building the largest multi-bank supply chain finance program in the African continent, which is again fully digitalized, has already onboarded hundreds of suppliers, and is extremely efficient in bringing suppliers access to credit, access to liquidity at a very low cost. So, Michiel, who is the winner in this category?
You keep calling me Michiel, eh? And everybody else calls me Michael. But that's
Michael,
okay.
okay.
That's okay. It's really amazing to see all these entries from all over the world, from Georgia, South Africa, China, many directions. That's special. That makes us proud to be a platform that brings all these parties together. But of course, you want to know who's the winner of this category, and only a couple of words. There was a focus on SMEs in this program. Of course, it was ESG-friendly financing, especially ESG components, were very comprehensive, sound implementation of the SCF, easy onboarding process, well-aligned goals, well-aligned to the goals of the company. So basically, they said it's overall an exemplary high-impact solution. So who am I talking about? The winner of the retail category is Sonai. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And we have Diogo connected.
Good afternoon for all the audience. First of all, we want to congratulate all finalists. We were a few. It's an honor for Sonai to be a part of this ceremony and the SCF community, and we are very proud for being awarded. Thank you. Of course, it wouldn't be possible without all Sonai's team involved, and also all counterparties involved, such as Santander and EcoVadis. Sonai's motto is shaping tomorrow today, so sustainability is a key part on Sonai's strategy. And we also see our suppliers as partners, always including them in the implementation of sustainable ways of using resources and promoting innovative solutions to improve process that together we face along the value chain. So we are very, very proud of this solution. Once again, thank you all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we also have Sergio from Banco Santander.
So thank you very much, Supply Chain Community, because this award is quite important for Banco Santander, not only because, you know, it really is a recognition of the strong commitment of Santander with supply chain finance for decades, right? Our strong commitment with good clients and partners such as Sonai, and our long-term commitment with sustainability, right? So I think this program gathers, you know, all the relevant aspects that supply chain finance programs are going to have in the future, right? So we are really proud of it. So thank you very much.
Great, thank you.
Thank you very much, indeed. So moving forward, we have now another category, another award, and we move now to fast-moving consumer goods. Again, quite a challenging category to judge, right, Michiel?
Yep.
Michael, apologize. We had 4 submissions for fast-moving consumer goods, and they were, to the opinion of our judges, they were all extremely good.
Yes.
To the point that we had decided, together with the jury, to award 2 prizes in this category. One highly commended award, a second place if you want, and the normal winner of the category. But who is in this category? Well, we have, as I said, 4 nominees. The first one is Pran RFL Group from Bangladesh, that together with their partners, BFIN, has developed kind of a double supply chain finance solution. So they look both upstream and downstream distributors and suppliers, and they truly integrate procurement and finance together so that everyone that works with them, no matter at which end of the company, can receive financing thanks to the position of Pran in the market. Then we have Alta CZ that with their partners, Roger, has worked a lot into providing financing for SMEs that supplies to them and that work with them, specifically focusing on financing invoices that these SMEs issue and providing them advances based on Alta position. And then we have, again, Enkel, this time at the global level, that has worked with Deutsche Bank and EcoVadis to provide a sustainable supply chain finance solution. And the peculiarity of this solution is that all suppliers are involved, all suppliers are eligible, and they told us actually all suppliers have already been contacted and have been offered the possibility of getting supply chain finance, no matter how small they are, no matter what is their purchase volume with Enkel, which is quite remarkable. And finally, we have Guangzhou Wanglao Health Industry, again, global nominees, this time from China, a very important industry, healthcare. They have worked into getting suppliers, SME suppliers especially, connected with the platform and with the banking system, thanks to their partner, Lino. And thanks to Lino, they have also provided risk management information to the banking system, which is sometimes difficult in some areas of the world, especially for the smallest companies. So first of all, to Ria to tell us.
Yes, we will first present the highly commended. As Luca said earlier, that this was a very competitive category. And for the highly commended, this is what the jury had to say. They were especially pleased that it was a groundbreaking entry for SCF in a country that is not very known for it. They had over 50 banks as part of their supplier financing program and have been a pioneer in SCF in this country. Embedding their SCF solution into the company's own platform made it easier to integrate banks and onboard suppliers and distributors to provide financing. And the collaboration between the finance and procurement teams to put together the solution with the efficiency and speed that it did was very commendable. And therefore, the highly commended goes to Pran RFL Group. We have with us today Zakir, the head of operations. Zakir, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you so much, Supply Chain Finance community, for arrangements of such beautiful evening. Bangladesh really an emerging market, especially in supply chain finance, and it's really doing well. Today's program, today's award actually recognized it. I would like to thank all the relevant department of our company who are actually working with supply chain finance, as well as all the financial institutions. They're actually providing a supply chain finance solution to our suppliers as well as distributors. I would like to thank my heartiest thanks to VFIN team for providing such a unique solution, what actually helping company, Pran RFL Group, as well as our suppliers. Last but not the least, I would like to thank Ms. Uzma Chaudhary, Director of Pran RFL Group, for her continuous support and inspiration. I would like to thank everyone who are present here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Zakir. They were, of course, supported by VFIN Solutions, and we have Raja here today from VFIN. Raja, would you like to say a few words?
Hi, this is really it's a great award. It's a great recognition for what we have been doing, and VFIN is a global supply chain finance technology company, and this award is a recognition for not just our team, but also our clients who have helped us along the journey in terms of building the solution. And what's so interesting about this embedded journey? So we embedded supply chain financing and the distributor financing journeys within the ERPs of Pran RFL. And this Pran was the first corporate in Bangladesh to do this, and this award will go a long way in evangelizing supply chain financing in the domestic market in Bangladesh. So thanks to the jury thanks for all of this. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, and congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations for Bangladesh. Super. The winner for this category was quite a concise, strong jury report. Well executed program, ESG linked, impressive volumes, high acceptance rates in a program like this, clear communication, and the trust that they share with their suppliers. Some comments from the jury report. So who am I talking about? The winner for this category is Henkel.
Stefan, what do you think about it?
Yeah, thank you very much, Supply Chain Finance Community. I'm really happy, and it is an honor for us to receive the award. A big thank you goes to the whole project team. So from Henkel's side, the purchasing team, the sustainability team, and the treasury team. And of course, the project would not have been possible without Deutsche Bank and EcoVadis. But why is this project strategically important for Henkel? And it's important for us to turn our supply chain finance programs into ESG supply chain finance programs. The answer is Henkel is very ESG committed, and it is very clear for us that we have a much larger impact on ESG together with our suppliers, which we see as partners. Looking, for example, on Henkel's CO2 emission, only 1% of our emissions are scope 1 and 2, meaning it is of course important that we reduce our CO2 footprint, but it is far more important to reduce the emissions occurring in our supply chain. And this project contributes to it in a very nice way, since it incentives good ESG behavior of our suppliers and recognizes this with cheaper funding conditions. And I hope the example is used by others as well, and maybe it becomes a new market standard in the future. Thank you very much again, and handing over to Anil.
Anil.
Thank you. Yeah, hi. Thank you very much. It is a big honor indeed, and I'd like to say thank you for Henkel for all the support and for the whole team over here at Deutsche Bank and EcoVadis who helped us, make this thing happen. If I may just follow up from what Stefan was saying, my favorite statement that he made during this year was, one of the most recognizable products that Henkel has is shampoo, right? And a bottle of shampoo has no CO2 footprint. The CO2 footprint is how long and how hot the shower is you take when you're using that shampoo. Which this is important, and this is part of my learning journey with this. This is important because it shows that in the downstream supply chain or in the downstream value chain, it is very difficult to measure and to control the CO2 emissions. In the upstream, that means on the purchasing side, scope 3, that is where you can make an influence. And as a large, as a global company in Henkel, Henkel has done an exemplary job in setting up a supply chain finance program right across the globe, which is great. I think all the weeks and months that we were stuck to the hip to each other, Stefan's team and mine, has paid off. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anil.
May I ask you a question, Anil? I was wondering, are you taking cold showers now then as a result of the comment?
Well, for other socio-political issues, we probably all need to have cold showers anyway, right?
Congratulations.
Indeed. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Okay, well, we are out of categories, which means that now it's time to go to the final.
The special awards, yes, indeed.
Ria?
Yes. We start with the first award, which is the ESG Special Award. And as you know, this year, the SCF community has primarily focused on ESG. We have researched and published 3 white papers, each one linked to a different part of the environment, social, and governance of ESG. And we believe that the future of our supply chains and being more sustainable is with incorporation of ESG into the programs. So in that way, we decided to commemorate this year with a special ESG award. for the best and most sustainable practices in supply chain finance. And therefore, to give away this award, I would like to invite Mr. Frank Wachter, who's the Global Director of Treasury and Insurance for Puma, and a member of our jury. Frank.
Hey, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are here. My name is Frank Wachter. I'm Puma's Group Treasurer and Insurer. It is a special honor for me to provide the ESG Special Award. This is a topic of heart for me and my company, as I strongly believe that to incentivize more sustainable business practice only works in supply chain, and supply chain incentivizations is the strongest tool to positively drive sustainability. This is also, obviously, starting the idea that former prize winners are performing the award ceremony for the current year. With Puma, we won the retail prize in 2016. For the ESG prize, back then, we were too early. The ESG prize didn't exist at that time, but we were honored with the Innovation of the Year award in 2016. But I don't want to talk about the past. I want to talk about this year's award winners and go back to the ESG winner. It goes to a company upgrading their existing program, which is good because it brings volume from day number one with a sustainability component by providing better prices for more sustainable suppliers. This alone is not new. But what the award winner did was to partner with an ESG rating agency who themselves had a partnership with a financing bank. And what made it really special is that the award winner, or what were the award winner's ambition to not stop onboarding big suppliers only, but to work with the ESG rating agency and the bank to find a way to smoothly and easily integrate also smaller SME suppliers, provide support with the ESG rating of these suppliers themselves, and of course an easy onboarding process to support the suppliers, a partnership, and that well aligned with the goals of the company. Thus, all in all, the ESG Special Award goes to, and I'm now waiting for any, yes, goes to the Spanish-based retailer Sonai.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you. Diogo, do you want also to add something?
No, it's difficult. I'm very surprised, but as I said before, we are very proud of the solution we got together with Santander and EcoVadis. It was really think for us. It's really proud. We are really proud of this because we can reach the smaller suppliers, and that's those ones that we want to help improving and for a better world, for a better planet for all. Yeah, that's our goal. After all, it's the goal of everyone. It's not for Sonai, it's not for our suppliers, it's for everyone. We need a better world and we are working for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's a great mission. And let's hear it also from your partners at Banco Santander. Maybe you also have follow-up points.
Yeah, no, again, thank you very much. This is super inspirational for us, right? It's a good reward and show us that we are going in the right direction. I think Frank mentioned one very important word, that was partnership, right? This has been made possible because we have been working very close to our colleagues in Sonai, Treasury, IT, procurement, and also our partners, EcoVadis, right? And the good result of this program is the result of the effort of many people, right? So this is the way we like to work together with our clients and our partners, and we are looking forward to to keep developing this solution much further. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and congratulations again.
Yes.
And thank you also to Frank from Puma. Frank, we consider you to be the champion or the father of sustainable supply chain finance. So it's very nice that you were able to present the award yourself. So the ESG Special Award went to the company Sonai that scored the highest among all the nominees under the sustainability dimension. We had, of course, different dimensions across which we scored companies. Now it's time to move to the company that scored the highest across all the different dimensions, across all the different nominees. The Gold Award for the best supply chain finance case of 2022. Michael.
Yeah, shall I reveal it? Shall I reveal the Gold Award? It's the company, and I talked about them before because they won one of the categories, of course. The very well executed program, a lot of ESG components as well. So there was a little bit of a battle going on with Sonai and this company to see who would win that category. But the Gold Award overall, best positioned, looking at all the categories, that prize, the Gold Award, goes to Henkel. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Henkel. Stefan, do you want to add a couple of words?
Yeah, thank you very much. So I'm really surprised, but really happy that we won the award. You're right. The solution is quite similar to the ones from Sona, and which I also really like, to be honest. But I'm very glad that we made the award, and yeah, really proud. Maybe Anil, you can add more because I'm still very thrilled.
No, it shows that all of us who have shared the nominations are on the right track. You've seen what has happened or not happened in Egypt, on the conference over there. It is really for the people who are on the ground, like all of us, who are sincere about sustainability, who are sincere about the world going ahead, that we go beyond our day-to-day jobs to create solutions which will actually have an effect. And like someone said a little while ago, sustainability in the supply chain is something which will become, or is already becoming, a reality, in the sense it is moving the needle, and we'll all be working on it together. So I would like to say thank you, and I'd like to say congratulations to everybody on the screen today, not just Henkel and my team. Thank you.
Thank you very much as well. Thank you very much as well. So we came to the end of our award ceremony. We have two other things that we want to discuss. First of all,
indeed.
Ria.
We would like to thank everyone who sent in a case for the awards. We had a record number of applications this year, and we would especially like to congratulate all those who won and were highly commended. So pat on the back and congratulations to you all. And we want to put it out there that we have a number of events coming up next year all over the world, as you can see on your screen probably. And we would love to welcome you at one of them or at the next SCF Awards 2023. For the winners, in the course of the next week, we will send you identifications and instructions on how to gain access to your NFT. And we look forward to continue working with you to put together a better and bigger supply chain finance community.
And we hope to see you in one of those events, of course,
yes.
Because that's when we can meet face to face, locally organized, less travel, more corporates together. So
Indeed.
Be there.
Those events are where the next awards is born, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You come, you develop something innovative, and then you win the Gold Award. So what is left to say for me? Well, first of all, let me thank Ria and Michael for joining me today in presenting the awards. And again, my congratulations to everyone that submitted the nomination, and especially to those that have won, and all of their partners that have done a lot of work to get this going. Also, thank you for all the people that made this ceremony possible, starting with Angelica, that together with me and Ria works on the SCF community, Simona, Francisca, Maria Tiana that help us in getting things done throughout the SCF community, and of course to Henk and Irma that have made this evening, afternoon, or whatever time of day is for you possible from a technical perspective, and made it look so awesome. And thanks to all the others that have contributed to this, even by joining for watching.
Yes.
And that's it for us. So thanks. Have a nice evening, have a nice day, and we hope to see you in person in one of our events.
Tot ziens.
Thank you, and good
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all attendees and winners.
Thank you very
Bye.
much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.